Hello and welcome back to FFVII Remake. I am going to discuss or review FFVII Remake and FFVII Remake Intermission or Integrade or whatever you want to call it. I really enjoy FFVII Remake. The original remake I thoroughly enjoy, and I really enjoy FFVII as well. The original. Intermission is kind of crap. Like, there's some really good fights in it. Like the Nero is a really good fight. The addition of Dirge of Cerberus stuff into FFVII is really nice as well. It means that you don't have to buy Dirge of Cerberus. You'll just learn about those guys anyway. But otherwise, yeah, I don't think it's good. So, main story. FFVII Remake. Do I like it? Yes. The music is fucking insane, mainly because it's the FFVII music, just remade and upgraded for the new game. The story, I actually really enjoy the story. I think it makes everything pop out more for FFVII, the original. It makes Midgar much more of a well, it's only Midgar. The addition of the Whisperers, I don't think was needed, but I understand it. It's so that the next games, you know that they aren't going to follow the story entirely. So there'll be a little bit difference, and I do like how the fact that they're actually introducing certain aspects of the game, like learning about Biggs, Wedge and Jesse, actually caring about them, and seeing the destruction of certain parts of the game. So like the fall of Sector 7 is much more impactful than in the original game. Even the destruction of Macro Reactor 1, is it number 1? I don't know, the first one you destroy. Even that is such a big difference and more impactful than in the original, because the original didn't have much that it could do. I don't think seeing Sephiroth at the very, very start of the game was worth it. I don't think after Macro Reactor 1 explosion we should have seen Sephiroth. I think Sephiroth should have been a little bit later. I don't mind seeing Sephiroth when we first see the Mako poisoning guy, the robed man, but I don't think you should have seen him at the start. But I understand it. He had PTSD from his burning of his hometown. I also think I also don't mind it that he's a bit less fucked in the head. He's still fucked in the head, but he's not as bad. He thinks he's less sap than he used to, and being able to see people's reactions to things is so much more impactful than in the original games, because again the original games were 2D or 3D, but the facial expressions didn't really change much because they couldn't, whereas in this you could see that when Cloud says it's been 5 years or 7 years or whatever he says, Tifa is shocked because it's actually been longer. Yeah, I think FFVII Remake is is not a perfect game, and I probably won't rate it higher than FFVII the original. So it's like 4th in my ranking rather than 3rd, because it's not better than FFVII. It's not better than FFVII, and it's not better than 6, but it is better than Crisis Core, and it's probably on par with 7. It really depends on how the next two go. I'm doing a review on 7 Remake, 7 Rebirth, and whatever the next one's called. And then once they're all put together, I'll do an overview and a review for all 3 games put together, and see what I think of all 3, and if I think they are actually better than 7. Because they could fuck it up. They could completely destroy it. They'll be called Final Fantasy VII RRR, because I think the third one's going to be not Rebirth, but it's going to be an R as well. I think I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, music's great. Graphics is fucking insane. Gameplay, I don't actually mind the gameplay. I think it's enjoyable having the whole attacking and then randomly just going ATB thing. I don't actually mind that. I think that's better than how 15 did it. I think 15's gameplay is fine as well. But I think this way is better. I think magic works in this rather than 15, for example. There's nothing else I could say, really. Yeah, I can't really say much more. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's like 4th in my rankings. Intermission, however, was not needed. It's nice to see the little like side story and seeing why the Shinra building was like evacuated and stuff like that. But it wasn't anywhere near as good, and it wasn't really needed at all. I don't really enjoy... The first part of it is just pish. It's just so boring. I could have tried to kill Ramu, couldn't be bothered. I could have tried to do the Condor fights, couldn't be bothered. I'll do that next time when I complete it 100%. Didn't need to. I finished the game anyway, so I didn't need to do any of that. I could have grinded a little bit to get to level 50, didn't need to. Yeah, so I don't think Intermission's great. Do I think it's terrible? No. Do I think it detracts from the remake? Sort of. Well, no, it adds to the remake and it adds to the story a little bit. But it's not a good game. But I'm reviewing both of them together. And I think it's still the 4th best Final Fantasy. I just don't enjoy it much. I think the fight against Nero is really nice. And finding out who VII and Nero are is really nice. But yeah, I don't think, in general, I don't think it was good. Yeah, that's all I can say. That's my review. 4th best Final Fantasy so far. And we've got 2 more Final Fantasies to go. Probably 3, depending on when Final Fantasy VII Remake 3 comes out. Hopefully it comes out so before you guys see the Rebirth videos, like the end of the Rebirth videos. But otherwise, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all had fun, and I'll see you all for Final Fantasy 16, which is the next game we'll play, and then after that we'll play Rebirth. Have fun everyone, and bye bye.